time it is.
Boom shakalaka! All right. Hey, everybody. That was a wonderfully big boom shakalaka.
Yes, it was.
And rightfully so. Because we're having a Soul Town Extravaganza today, everybody.
That's right. We've been using that word kind of a lot lately, but hey, it's been like that lately.
Right.
What
you
can
need
I say?
that. You need that. People need an extravaganza every once in a while. Chill.
Yes.
This woman is called Chillin' for a reason.
That's right.
She's a lady, a few words, but we're gonna fill in. We're gonna get that stuff taken care of today. You're gonna talk today, Chill.
Okay.
What better place to kick off a Soul Town Extravaganza than at the headquarters of the Soul Town? As you can see behind us, all of the issues of the Soul Town are displayed.
That's right.
Yes.
And if you can see in front of us, we got our Soul Town t-shirts on.
That's right.
So, we were the happy recipients of these at your Kwanzaa festival, and so we're just happy to be able to wear them today.
Yep, and you're going to get an opportunity to meet a lot of the people who make the Soul Town happen, a lot of the writers and staff, and you get a chance to, you see myself and Rocki all the time, but you'll get a chance to see other folks.
Right, and get their perspectives and Chillin's leadership. You do a great job. I must say, I would not still be writing. Yes,
absolutely.
If it were not for you.
Thank you.
Encouraging me and holding my hand at 3 a.m.
So
right
now,
I'm struggling for the deadline.
That's right. You're looking at the driving force behind the Soul Town, the person who had this vision to make this magazine come alive, and consequently we're all able to enjoy it, to participate, and it's great to be here and great to have you here.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But the Soul Town wouldn't be the Soul Town without these amazing contributing writers that are here locally as well as the ones out of state. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm also happy to be on camera with some of the amazing writers, and maybe they can share with you why they have given themselves the titles that they've given themselves and how tasking it is to actually have to meet deadlines under the pressures that we
I know
set.
all about that tax. You taxing me too much.
And then to actually get the publication out. So
Right.
it's not an easy task.
Yes, we want to say special thank you to our crew from the city of Waterloo.
Thank you.
Edward, Stouffer, and Mark. Thank you so much. Zion is absent today. And one thing we wanted to tell everybody, Chillin', because we have, our audience is growing so rapidly. I'm so thankful. We are so thankful that you guys are sending us friend requests. And I think what makes our show work is because it's Friday. Woo!
Right.
And we nursed you, helped you get over the hump. We talked about Rocki and Chaveevah Eve, and now we're here. It's actually Friday.
That's right. We made it.
Yes, and so we want to celebrate that to you. The other thing is that we know the news is full of bad stuff.
Yes.
I mean, there's always some knucklehead doing some crazy thing, and they have to report on that. That's their job. But our job is what? Boom shakalaka!
That's right. And bringing some good news.
That's right. So
Some good news that you can use.
get your glass of wine and join us in your comforts of your own home. And we want to ask Mark if there are any comments. Who's out there hollering at us?
We have Gigi Fox says, "Evening, ladies."
Hey, good
Hi,
evening.
Gigi.
Yes.
And we have Brian Singh says, "Howdy, ladies."
Brian,
Hey, Brian.
Brian, hello, and happy birthday, Brian.
That's right,
Listen
that's
to our
right.
birthday song. We're gonna be singing in a minute after we get the whole crew on.
Velveeta Robertson.
Oh, my
hey,
girl.
Vita.
Hey,
Yes.
Happy
Velveeta.
Friday, my beautiful ladies.
Oh,
All
yes.
right.
Happy
Happy
Friday.
Friday.
Happy
Yes.
Friday indeed. Okay, we want to keep moving. We're going to keep it moving, Mark. We want to say hi and thank you all for joining us today. Actually, what are we doing, Chaveevah? We want to go ahead and introduce our Soul Town people so we can all sing happy birthday.
That sounds good to me.
Yes, and you know what? Everybody, come on, say it. We got Sauya Ammar,
Yes, we have
Yeah.
LaTanya Graves.
Big Q,
That's
and
right.
LaTanya Graves.
Giving massages
Yes,
today.
All right.
I'll get in line for that.
And right here in the center, we have Cherie Kabba. Yes, and I want to shout out our entire Soul Town staff.
Entire staff.
Yes.
The
that's
entire
right.
staff.
Everybody.
Got
that
Roger
works here.
Harris all the way on the East Coast, Esme on the West Coast.
Hey,
It's-
Esme.
Yeah, they're holding it up for us while we're maintaining right here in the Midwest.
That's right. We got Queen Gabby, Dr. David Rainey,
That's right.
Hassan.
Yeah, Hassan,
Yes,
our editor
Hassan.
up in
Yes.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Right.
Yeah, how could
Shout
I
out
forget
to
him?
all of them. And it's a special show with LaTanya Graves, of course, here. And
Oh, yes.
we're going to have a show just for you
Also
one day.
misunderstood. She's misunderstood
Oh,
in the
that's
magazine.
right. That's
All right.
misunderstood.
Yes.
That's right.
Sonya right here is our healthy heart expert.
Yes. I
Big
think-
Q, one of my favorites, giving
Yes.
advice from the
That's
male
right.
perspective.
Advice.
You, that's right.
Advice. And I think Sawyer got a little too healthy last time he was on the show.
I
said,
did.
well, yeah,
Okay.
we did all that GMO model, all that, whatever. But that's wonderful. We definitely.
Well, we can't forget what's really good.
Right.
With
That's right.
Chaveevah.
What's really
Yes.
good. That's right.
And Miss Rocki represents the sandwich generation.
Right. What about me?
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
Thank you, Chill. We have a special show with our sponsor. Big Q happens to be sponsoring our show for the next couple weeks, and let's give him a hand because
Yes.
we need their support. Thank you. And Q, I think you said we're going to have a giveaway.
Gonna have a giveaway. I'm gonna let you figure out how you want to do it. though.
Okay, Big Q has said before the show that he's giving away 2 $25 gift certificates for his store.
Wow.
And so the thing is that you have to today, you have to do it while we're live, while we're talking.
Yes.
We want to know, name one of the other businesses that Big Q's Clothing and Candy used to be. Anything that comes to your mind.
That's right.
Because
That-
there's been a few businesses.
Been there for a long
It's
time.
been
That's
there for a
right.
long
I heard
time.
stories. That somebody.
Okay.
Okay. But I know that if you can come up with one of the places that used to be right there at
Oh, I know
518
one.
Dane Street.
Can I can't?
No, you
I
can't.
No, you
answer.
can't. What? I didn't know.
You can't win.
The
We'll
Okay,
find
that's a
out.
clue. It was a beauty shop.
Oh, there were two. There were a couple
All
beauty
right.
shops. 'Cause
Now, see, I remember
I gave
that.
a clue for you guys.
Okay.
All right,
They
you have
got
to
no
take it from
name.
there.
Yep.
You
They
guys
got
might
it on
want
the
to just tell them where it's located in case people may not know.
Oh, that's true.
right.
518 Dane, Waterloo, Iowa, East 4th Street in Dane, right by the railroad tracks, where the
Right.
train is always on the
Always.
right.
Always on the tracks.
The train is on the track.
Right.
That's
if,
right.
If you're waiting for the train, just go in there
Yeah,
and do
just come
some
spend some money.
shopping.
Come spend some money.
Right.
You'll be in there for an hour
Yeah.
or so.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And Q, do you have the candy now? Is there
We're
candy?
we're doing a new case for the candy, so we got some something cool I got going on. So
Okay.
I got your sweet tooth.
All right.
I got
Okay.
you next time we do
All
the
right.
show there.
All right.
Chico
All right.
sticks and all that.
Oh, Chico's Tea Frosted Baby.
Down later.
Right, old school candy. All
Right.
right. So we'll ask for that answer, Mark. You go ahead and give that to us in just a little bit. But first, I think we're going to do our birthday shout out.
Yes, absolutely.
Soya, you want to help us get started? We'll just go
Absolutely.
around the table,
I'll
everybody.
start with, we want to give a love and shouts out to Tina Hess.
Yes, neighbor.
Hey, Tina.
Let's go with Kalia Porter,
Yeah.
All right.
Nicole Lyric.
Hey,
Happy
Nicole.
birthday,
How
Nicole.
about Stephen Miller?
All right,
Okay.
Stephen Miller.
Yes.
Happy
Chilling.
birthday.
All right. Happy birthday to Phil Butler,
All right. Phil.
Titania Buchanan, Chris Jones, and Tamika Galloway.
All right.
Big Q. Big Q. The next
Okay.
line.
Okay.
Are you ready? You say
I'm good. I got it.
Okay, the next
Kim Young,
line.
I know Kim.
Kim Young, that's my
Renee
cousin.
Young.
Yes. Hey, Kim Renee.
Pat Kenny.
Hey, Pat.
Andrew Dunn and Mark Crawford Jr. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
Marky.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday. Now we get to sing.
Ready?
Who got
Yes.
Can I add
He looked like he could do it
Oh,
though.
wait. We're missing something right here.
Listen.
birthday was Monday.
What?
All right.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Oh, she
Happy
might be
birthday.
the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
There you go.
Okay. Happy birthday, LaTanya.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
All right.
Ready?
We still gonna sing, right?
3, 2, 1.
Happy
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday, everybody. LaTanya, where's your wine?
Where's your wine? Oh no.
Can I please
Yes.
service?
All right. That's what's so cool about the show, because we could just, do all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Right. Okay, we want to go ahead and talk about some announcements right quick, Chaveevah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right. And actually, Nui is off for 2 weeks. Julia,
Are they?
Yes. So
Okay.
that one's null and void. Next.
All right. Okay, the Urban Farmers Market is happening
yes.
every Saturday morning from 8 to noon at Expo Plaza, 460 Jefferson Street.
Yes. Have any of you been there?
Yes.
Oh, you have? Good.
Fried green tomato
Oh,
time.
yeah.
yes.
Oh, right. Okay. We got the Juneteenth celebration.
This Saturday.
You're a big part of that,
Tomorrow.
LaTanya. Yes. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening tomorrow.
Well, we're going to kick it off with a peace walk that's going to begin at Cunningham School. We're asking people to line up between 12 and 12:15. The walk is actually going to start at 12:30, and the route is going to be from Cunningham down Adams Street to Sullivan Park. And then once people arrive in Sullivan Park, they're going to call the names of loved ones that were victims of homicide.
Oh, how wonderful.
And
That's
we have a list that dates back to the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So there'll be a
all
few
those names are going to be read off, and
Yes.
family members are going to be there. And then we're going to kick it off with, of course, the proclamation.
Oh, sure.
And we're going to have the hip hop literacy group.
Oh,
Okay.
we
They're
love
gonna
them. They were on our show
perform.
last week.
And then we're going to have bounce houses for the kids, of course, food vendors, health vendors. Jill won't be able to make it this
Aw.
year because of
No conscious
work.
I have to work.
However,
Yeah, make that money, baby.
we're gonna have basketball games. I have an obstacle course that I do for the kids, and it's really fun.
Okay.
So a DJ. So if you're not doing anything, come to Sullivan Park on tomorrow.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
The
Sounds
heart-
awesome.
the
And it's our
heart-
23rd annual Juneteenth
Wow.
celebration.
Oh,
It
okay.
happens to
Yeah.
fall on June 23rd.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I saw you on the mayor's, the city
Okay,
council
yeah,
meeting.
the
You
pro-
and Angie
yes,
Weekly
yes.
received an award.
The
Tell us
proclamation,
the proclamation.
yes.
Oh, okay, well that was nice. I was
Yeah.
trying to share it so
Oh,
everybody
okay,
could see it, but it disappeared. I never saw it again.
Okay.
One of them things. Chill knows how I am. All right, and then we have another announcement. Oh, Sleek Streak Styles.
Yes.
3 p.m. at the Hair Hut, 1419 West 3rd. What's
That's
that
next
Chaveevah?
Saturday.
Oh, that's next
That's
Saturday.
next Saturday.
Okay. All right. And then, of course, we have another extravaganza coming
That's
up.
right.
And this is really kind of like a boom shakalaka
Yes.
extravaganza. Because Chaveevah and I will be, what, Chaveevah?
Well, we'll be the MCs for the Mayor's Independence Day extravaganza, and it's going to be a big,
Right. Woo, woo. It's kind of a big deal.
Yes, they're going to have the Water Hawks. They're going to have, I don't know, about 3 or 4 different bands are going to be playing.
Yeah.
And the headliner at the end of the evening, Mr. Kevin Burke.
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness.
Awesome.
We'll have to corner him.
You get
Yeah.
Because we've been trying to get a hold of you, Kevin Burke,
So
forever.
that's next Saturday at the River Loop,
Yes.
and it'll be going on from like 3:30 to 11:30. There's gonna be fireworks.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be everything.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's right. And we want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Big Q's.
Again?
Again.
Yes.
I haven't got this much love in a long time.
You treated us like
Thank you.
queens when we had the show there.
We're gonna do it again.
He served us fruit, and then
Yeah.
now he's our sponsor. So we're kind of partial to Big Q. Thank you so
man,
much.
thank you.
It means a lot when people support the Rocki and Chaveevah show. Because we have a young man, Zion, that we like to give a little stipend to. We like to buy T-shirts when they're not given to us like this one. You know, we have things that we need money for, prizes and stuff. So please, if you want to be a sponsor, just let us know. Inbox us, and we'll make sure that we shout out to you and show you love like we love Big Q.
That's
there you
right.
go. Okay. All right. Chaveevah, what time is it now?
Hey, the same time it is every single week. About this time, it is time for us to pub the
Soul Town. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
And we are in the Soul Town
headquarters.
Yes.
The Soul Town headquarters. We are in the process, as we speak. The 18th issue of the Soul Town is being printed as we speak. It is a special edition. It is our June faith-based issue.
Okay, right.
It's something you guys want to get your hands on. We have stories from Esme, who visited the Vatican for the first time. We have Dr. Rennie talked about paying homage to Rodney Anderson, the owner of Two Scoops, and how he mentored his son, is now a great business owner. There are stories in there. The cover story is actually Bishop Brian E. Hill from the Gift of Life Church. He's talking about breaking generational curses. Queen Gabby speaks on, gives advice on anything that has to do with faith-based as it relates to the church. As let's see what Chaveevah talks about.
I love her.
Yeah, she does her the story about the Chicago dancers, the Nigerian dancers.
No. Actually, what it's about
so much
is
better.
about another level, another path of faith. Someone who is in the Yoruba religion.
Yoruba.
But he
yes.
dances as he celebrates his religion.
That's right, he
Okay.
does.
Okay.
He
So I
is
know
a
that
dancer.
wasn't.
Yes,
I wasn't that far off. And I think Healthy Heart Sawyer is talking about metaphysics 101. Very, very deep. And he talks about the African religion and how it goes spirituality a little bit deeper than any just man-made religion. It's something you guys want to get your hands on, and you want to keep as a collector's item, because we talk about a bunch of different faiths. Our editor speaks on the ending of Ramadan, and every religion is just about touched on.
I'm really looking forward to that, because it touches on so many different levels, so many different approaches to faith. So it's something you really must get.
A lot of the writers are people that you know. Of course, people right here that we can touch and ask them where they receive their inspiration from. I remember the first time I went and introduced, I already knew Big Q, but I asked him to write for the magazine. He was a little bit apprehensive, but as educated as he is and as much experience as he has in the world, I knew that he had something that he could share with the masses. And so I totally appreciate his advice that he gives, and he has a following. When I drop off the 25 copies at the Waterloo Community Schools, the first thing they want to know is about Dear Gabby and Big Q. That's the first thing that they're reading.
That's what I opened up, because it's such an easy, quick, you can see what they're talking about. And we often compare notes and did you see what she said?
Right, we love getting the man's and the woman's side of things.
How do you submit a question to that?
Oh, there you
I got
go.
a question.
That's a great question through email. Yep, you can submit a question through email, and Big Q is a little bit more selective with the questions that he answers. Some he will not, but Dear Gabby answers just about all of her questions.
They get personal sometimes. Just know that.
Right.
But then I love what everybody brings, because even LaTanya brings a historical aspect where she writes about a lot of the historians that have paved the way here in Waterloo and have gone on to be in the heavens, but they've left a mark here, and the new developments that have taken over since the Martin Luther King Center is no more and is now the Bakari Center. She has great stories there. I love reading Chaveevah Chaveevah stories because she takes me back home every time, both of us being from Chicago.
Right.
She finds a new story with great art, and she's educating me and making me want to go home. I am going home the first weekend in July.
Really?
Miss Rocki is so busy with Boom Shakalaka. Sometimes she doesn't meet her deadlines, but without her writing, we're missing a great section of the sandwich generation. And she introduced me actually to that topic. I didn't really know what generation that was, and I think some of us are in that generation where we're caring for our elderly in our families as well as the grandchildren.
Right,
Yes.
or
What
the
you call it
children.
again?
The sandwich generation.
Could you explain
Yes.
Well, you're sandwiched in between your parents and your kids,
children,
you
or
know,
maybe even
so you're-
grandchildren.
or
Yep.
even grandchildren now. So it becomes generational.
Is this something you came up with?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Kind
if
of.
you hear that, this is where it started
I'm
right
the
here.
sandwich queen, yes. And Soya with his beautiful insight on health.
I mean, some of us just can't keep up. What I have kept up with is staying hydrated, making sure I drink 8 bottles of water a day, but when it comes to the green veggies and stuff,
People, your health is your wealth, and
That's
maybe you can't go all vegan, but it's balanced. So
Yeah.
if you know you eat a lot of what I call acidic foods or meats and things of that nature, try to balance it out with a salad. You don't have to go 100% all the way. Balance is key.
Right.
sometimes that's a problem when we read the stories about the lettuce that come from Yuma, Arizona, and they have all these diseases attached to them. And every time you look around with the fruits and vegetables, every time I think of your columns and I hear those
E. coli.
articles, like
Well, that's why I also wrote in last article, where are the gardens?
Where are the
we need
gardens?
to
You
start
did.
putting
You
our
did.
own gardens
Oh,
out
should be
there.
posted about that. Yes, indeed. Yes.
You
Well,
did.
that's just wonderful. I'm just so glad that we're all actually getting together today to celebrate the Soul Town and
celebrating the writers is awesome. But what's also awesome is celebrating our sponsors. These are businesses that have now become familiar with the Soul Town and has now wanted their advertisements inside. There's Viridian Credit Union, there's People's Clinic, there's the airport, Two Scoops, Earth's Beauty. I mean, these people, you can actually pick up a copy of the Soul Town in Earth's, and because we're all really busy, sometimes I don't have an opportunity to share the Soul Town. So I'm thankful for my writers that are sharing it with other businesses, because they'll reach out to me and say, oh, they met this writer or that writer and they want to sponsor the Soul Town. So I'm thankful and grateful for that.
That's
I
great.
have a question. Big Q, what do you think is a reason that we need a magazine like Soul Town that actually concentrates and focuses on Black and brown communities?
Because there's nothing like it.
That's
Especially
right.
around here. That's easy.
That's
There's
right.
nothing like it. So it's one of a kind right now here.
It is. It
So,
is. And
yeah.
everybody wants to know a little bit more about other cultures. And it's great to be a part of the African American community and the Hispanic community and other cultures that are in our city. So this magazine really kind of hits home with some things that are at the heart of these communities. And it's so important to share with your friends and family so everybody kind of knows what's happening. So you can be in the know and cool like the Soul Town.
That's right.
Yes, indeed.
The
And-
Soul Town.
And just to cross the T and dot the I as we always do, you know where you can get it, but we're gonna say it
That's
again. www.thesoultown.com, or you can go to Earth's Beauty Supply, which is located at, excuse my frown because I can't see without my glasses, which is located
Everybody know where
at
Earth is.
403 Franklin Street.
Right?
Yes, or at Tri-City Clothing, 305 East 4th Street.
Hey, I think I want to throw something in with Big Q's offer. My birthday is June 30th, which is next Saturday. For my birthday, if you are not a subscriber to Soul Town, I want you to go down to Big Q's and pick up your own complimentary copy. I'm going to bring you 25 copies.
Okay.
25 copies.
Thank you. That's awesome. And you heard it here. So go down and get your complimentary copy of the Soul Town. Is that the one that's coming out?
It'll be the faith-based one. Yep.
A souvenir?
Yeah.
Ooh, wee! I'll be right there. No, I need a couple extra. I might get a couple
While
extra.
you are shopping for
Yes.
some awesome
Yes.
clothes
Yes.
at
Right.
BQ's.
Yes.
Okay, so now, Mark, did we get any answers?
I haven't gotten an answer yet.
Oh, really? What?
Repeat the question. So-
Repeat the
Okay,
question.
all right.
The
Want to repeat the
question
question?
is-
And the question was.
Oh, you wrote it down. Even.
Yes, I
didn't see
did.
it.
Can you name a business that used to be located at 518 Dane Street where Big Q's is currently located?
That's the question. Do we have viewers still?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're live.
Okay.
Still live, okay? Because sometimes, you know, with the Wi-Fi and stuff,
Yeah.
you might have a problem. So
I
this
paid the
is-
bill.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Because it's nice and cool and comfy in here, too.
Yeah.
So I think what we'll do real quick, we have about 5 minutes left, I think. Do we, Ed? Come on, Ed.
He's like, I don't know.
As long as you want to go.
Oh, but it's Friday. You got to get home too. So, but let's talk about our beats, shall we?
Yes, I think I should have Big Q sit here since he has his own
Well,
beat.
He has his own beat.
Yeah, he has his beat.
Oh,
Have you heard of Big Q? He be giving advice too.
what about Rocki and Chaveevah?
We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. Just do the whole rap.
Okay, let's start from the wrong, not the wrong side, but this side. Soya, talk about your beat. Why do you like writing about? You got about 30 seconds. Time
Real
out.
quickly, I'm on it. I understand how production works. But bottom line is, Chillin asked me to write for it because I truly believe when I went through my little health thing about having elevated cholesterol levels, I learned that taking an investment into your own health is the best way to go. Let your doctor be complimentary to you seeing a doctor. So if you just take control of your own health and by me spreading my experiences with that, that's why I said, I can write for this and maybe do something good. Because a lot of times, us black folks, especially black males, we don't be on top of our health as best we can, and we're not getting younger.
That's right.
Yeah.
So right. Oh, we do have an answer.
We got Sticks Door McCory says Washington Beauty Salon.
Hello.
Whoa!
That's
Is on it. Sticks is on it.
She is on it every
Yes.
contest. I think she's won 3. This is the 3rd one.
I think so. That's right.
Is there a limit for winners?
I think not. Congratulations.
Do your thing.
Another one?
Another answer.
Well,
see what they're gonna
if
say,
Sticks
maybe?
was first.
All right, we got it then.
Sticks was first. So we got to give it to her.
I thought he was giving away 2.
Yeah.
Oh, we're giving away 2?
Give them that too.
$225.
But they got to be different. It obviously has to be different.
Okay, so you have to
Okay.
come with something different besides Washington's Beauty
That's
Supply.
all we have so far.
So far,
All right, dig a little deeper.
Dig a little deeper. Anybody that knows another business that was located
Real
at
similar
518.
to that one. Real similar.
I mean, how about the first one? Ain't no old folks out there? Seriously? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna keep doing this. I'm the sandwich generation, as we said before, and a lot of us are sandwiched in between our elderly parents that can become very needy, and also, the youth or the young people are getting your kids to school, and you got these 2 different entities or people in your family that are pulling you in different directions. So sometimes I try to give good advice to people that may want to know of an agency or something helpful for them, and I enjoy writing about it because I've experienced it since like a long time.
Yeah.
I kind of have been a caregiver, and seems to be my calling. So that's why I write for the sandwich generation, and I appreciate the chance to do
No
so.
problem.
Okay. And you usually write about all kinds of
I am
cool
the
stuff.
Sankofa Val. So
Yes.
way back 11 years ago, I was on Goree Island inside the House of Slaves. When I took a trip to West Africa off the coast of Dakar, Senegal, and in the House of Slaves, I really believe I was in tune with my ancestors and could hear the cries when they were separated. This was a kind of a holding place before they put them on the slave ships to sail to America. And I made a promise to them that I will continue to tell their stories so their grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren would know of the stories. And that is the foundation of the Soul Town and connecting our culture to the community. So we don't just educate others about us, we educate ourselves about us as well.
Slow down, Jim.
Wow.
Slow down. That came out so fast. She knew that.
Yes.
It's all good.
It's well rehearsed. Yeah, and you know what? I like the way you let us choose what we wanted to write. I just
Yes.
wanted to put that in there. Okay, Q. Why do you? what's
Two
your-
reasons. I like to be a part of something that matters and that means something. So
Yeah.
that's the most important thing. And then at times it could be therapy for me too, because I help others, but a lot of the things that I write about, either people that I'm around have been through them or I have been through.
Right.
So I'm able to reflect on those things and kind of it's a therapy for me to write. I know my deadline game isn't always on point, but I appreciate the opportunity to do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
He does well. He does really well.
I think we probably have always had our little bumps and bobbles with the deadline thing.
Except you, she's
But,
so prim and proper.
But that said, my beat is what's really good. And that's what I want to talk about, is what's really good, because as we said before, there's all kind of things going on that's kind of foul or that might be kind of a downer. All my life I've been sort of a Sally Sunshine, and I'll be that. I got no problem with that. I want to talk about what's really good, and we have so many good things going on in our community.
Yes.
So many good people that are doing things that make a difference in people's lives. And so whenever I get a chance to meet somebody and talk about that, that's what I like.
Yeah.
And she submits the best photos with her story. Guys, do you hear that?
Yes.
Hear that?
Oh,
She submits the best photos.
yes. Oh, that's right. Okay. Chaveevah. What about LaTanya?
Misunderstood.
Well. I miss a lot of deadlines.
Uh-oh.
However, what I try to do is encourage people and get them to understand that even though they may be in one place today, if they keep pressing towards their goals, they'll achieve them.
Yeah.
And so,
And what is your beat again? What's it?
misunderstood?
Misunderstood. Okay, great. Yes. Well, we love reading all of the articles, and we hope that this chance for you to learn more about the Soul Town crew. We hope that you'll kind of like us and go out and get one. Subscribe.
That's right.
You know?
It's really inexpensive. The cost of a dinner, a very mediocre dinner, will probably get you a quarterly subscription to the Soul Town, which is 3 editions.
That's right. So eat rice and get the Soul Town. Forget food. Just go right, turn it to a vegan, grow some sprouts,
There you go.
and eat the Soul Town.
Okay.
Okay, did we have another winner? Nobody's paying attention. Oh my gosh. Okay, nobody.
Okay, how about you take your clothes to the
That's okay.
dry cleaner?
No hands.
That sounded like a hint to me.
Can you-
Extend it till next week?
Yes,
We'll
we're
extend it
going
till
to
next
extend
week.
it to next week.
But can we
they
tell
just need to
them?
know
Can
the
we
name
tell
of
them
it.
since it's over? Could you
Sure.
tell them if anybody knows what it used to be, can they name? Because I own the building now. It's been there for a long time. I've had people come in and tell me things I've never heard.
Okay.
Can you guys at least tell me what you guys know about the building?
Yeah.
I have to say that I used to have this awesome fro back in 1974, 75, and could nobody touch my fro but Frazier's Barbershop. He would have it all shaped up really perfectly nice, and my daddy would take me in there and he would get his shoe shined.
Wow.
Slim Simpson.
That's right.
Slim Simpson.
Slim.
Yes.
Slim.
He
Yeah.
used to have a shoe shine shop right in the back, and I mean, he could make that rag snap. That's a lost profession. It's not, a lot of controversy with all that, but Mr. Slim was the best shoe shine man ever.
So
And-
we're doing a different trivia question for next time.
Yes, next time.
Okay, so you
don't get
missed
that.
your chance.
Don't
this
try
time.
to use that.
That's
Don't write
right.
it
But
down.
stay tuned because
But you'll still be able to get your free copies of the Soul Town.
Yes,
There you go.
Yes, and look
There you go.
for
And support the businesses.
That's
Okay.
right. That's
Well,
right.
since we're still talking about that location, 518 Dane Street, the place that I most remember is Miss Eliza Washington had a beauty
yes.
shop there.
Yes, she
That's
had
a
a
beauty.
beauty
Yes.
shop. Yes.
Yep.
And then LaTanya, there was also a
Dry cleaner.
dry cleaners. Yes, there. And so now I think, and forevermore.
Wait. When I moved back 3 years ago, my dreads were asymmetrical, and there was a barber there, Papa, who would keep me lined up on this side.
okay.
He's since moved now, but he was
Around the
there
corner.
too. Yes,
Okay.
he was
4th
there
Street,
too.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's around the corner on East 4th Street across from
Fresh
Spellers.
Cuts.
Yeah, across from
Yep.
Spellers hardware store.
Really?
So support Spellers hardware store
Yep.
Yes.
and Papa's barber shop.
Yeah,
Okay.
fresh cuts.
Fresh
Great.
Cuts, yep.
All right, folks. Well, make sure you watch us next week because we're going to try to talk Big Q into coming back on and giving another $25 gift certificate away.
Yeah.
Mark, do
Okay.
we have any parting comments before we get out of here?
We got a lot.
A lot? Okay.
How back should I go? Kate Steinberg says, "Hey, ladies."
Okay.
Hey, Kate.
Hey, Kate. She was on our show last week, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Rhonda Riley says, "Hello, everyone."
Oh, Rhonda.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. Thanks for watching.
So here you do the scratching thing.
Van Esther Talley Gardner.
Oh, Van,
Hey,
baby.
Van
Hey,
Esther.
Van.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Big guy.
Josh said she flirts on this show.
Baby. I say baby to everybody. That's because I'm old now. I get to do that. I call you baby, baby.
Sarah Thomas says, "Hello from Des Moines."
Hey, baby.
County.
Hi, Tara. All right.
One more.
Joyce Ann Wilder says, "Support all black business."
Yes,
All right,
indeed.
Joyce.
Way to play it, Joyce. That's right. Way to say it. All right. And after that, I believe all hearts and minds probably are clear. And Ed is over there like, thank goodness.
Thank you guys for having us.
Oh, thank you for having us into
Yes.
the Soul Town
Yeah.
headquarters.
Yes.
All right.
And I've enjoyed this Soul Town extravaganza.
Big fun.
All right. Keep doing what makes you awesome.
Yes. Keep doing what makes you awesome because it makes us all look good.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Great show.